Hello, everyone. My name is Meg Twazin Shamai, and I love using essential oils with my yoga practice. I have been teaching yoga for some time now, and I incorporate Young Living essential oils in every single class that I teach, as well as in my personal practice. And I wanted to share some tips with you guys today in case you are interested in using your oils in your personal practice, but also with your students or clients or your classes. Um, as far as my personal practice, what I do normally, well, first off, I always carry this handy pouch, which has all a bunch of oils in it. Um, and I start my day off with a meditation, a very grounding meditation. Usually I use either frankincense or sacred frankincense because they're very grounding. They can allow us to become more centered and calm and present. And for me, that's just a great way to kick off the day, just to cleanse everything out, right? And then at nighttime, I usually close my evening with my diffuser at my bedside table, and I just check in with where I'm at. And I tend to use different, sleepy oils. Lavender is really good. Frankincense is also really good. Cedarwood, vetiver. But as far as me incorporating those in my practice, I love to open the day with my oils and seal the day with my oils. And then throughout the day, I use them all the time, everywhere I go. To me, the yoga practice is a living within all of us. And so it's really just how we connect with the rest of the world. And so when we are challenged by traffic, overwhelm, stress, you name it, the oils are our tool. So I always like to say that the oils are the extension of our practice. They are the tools for us to find a little more peace, right? And which we can always use. Stress away is huge for traffic or feeling overwhelmed, or if you're running late or whatnot. While you're driving, you can use it. Same thing, just slather it on. I wanted to talk about a quick way of how I actually share oils in a class. I have a class I named Oils and Asanas, and it's a very restorative yin class mixed with the essential oils, and they're paired. Each oil can be paired with different postures, whether you're in a forward fold and you use very grounding, calming oils, or whether you're in a heart opener and you use very uplifting, energizing oils. I'll quickly go through these specific oils for what I love to share in a chakra balancing alignment meditation, or even if it's just a flow. What's so cool is that you can get super creative with how you use your oils in your class. I tend to announce in the class that I'm going to be, I love using oils within myself and within my, with you guys. I would love to share the oils as I hold them underneath their noses so that they can just take in the aroma. The sense of smell can literally have a complete effect and shift in the frequency of their practice, in the alignment of their practice on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. And I always give permission if people do not want to smell the oils, and that's all good, of course. But usually each class I theme specific oils depending on whatever I'm going through. Of course, fall, winter, a lot of people have a lot of germs. They're fighting some colds, so I tend to use thieves, purification, RC, lavender. And I'm not necessarily, I'm not pouring the oils on them. I'm just opening the lid and letting them smell, and it really affects their practice. When I come around, I place my palm on their back or on the crown of their head, and I breathe with them as they take in the oil, and then I tend to talk about the oil as I weave in the oil information through their practice. So first chakra, first postures, very calming, centering. I like to start with frankincense. It connects us to the color red. It connects us to our sense of safety and security, our sense of belonging. Frankincense is one of the oldest used oils, dated way back in the biblical times. It's very, very calming. It's really, really great for your skin. It's definitely a oil that connects us to our sense of spirituality and that type of connection, right? And then I go up to the second chakra, usually. And you can also do this in the flow again. And the second chakra, I usually like to use either, I link it with the colors, and that's always easy to remember. So red and then orange, so that's above the beneath the belly button and above the pelvis. So the second chakra is our sense for fertility, our sense for creativity, and this is a place for different healing, different opportunities for us to cleanse and to connect with ourselves, our femininity, our masculinity. Lemon and thieves can be great for that as well, for the cleansing, for a sense of renewal, a sense of healing on deeper levels. Thieves, as you know, is very, it can boost our immune support. It can give us that little spice that we might need for motivation, for just different intention. And then lemon, of course, is also really great for that deeper connection of cleansing and deeper cleaning out of our bodies and just letting go of patterns. And sometimes these emotional or the trauma or the pain that we feel in our bodies can be stemmed from emotional pain or trauma, right? So the oils are very healing and cleansing for that. And then we move up to the third chakra, our solar plexus, above the belly button, beneath our sternum. Again, I like to use lemon or stress away for those. This is our sense of confidence, healthy, humble ego. You can, again, use the lemon for that boost of clarity, that boost of confidence. Stress away also for just letting go of old patterns, releasing what no longer serves us, and just boosting a new sense of who we are and our identity to ourselves. A lot of our insecurities can be based in the solar plexus, so that is where we can release, let go, and cleanse. Then we move up to the fourth chakra, and that's our heart. And our hearts, I tend to use joy. You can also just stick with the colors. So I just pulled out mainly the starter kit oils, but again, you can use stress away for the green, or even peppermint. Peppermint, I also have purification here, and I'm kind of overlapping all of them, but just to give you an example of how you can use them in your personal practice or in your classes. So our hearts, our ability to love unconditionally, our ability to give love and receive love equally. Sometimes we have too much heartache and pain in our heart, or trauma, or just past life stuff that we can't move forward. And peppermint, even purification, can empower us to do so. They can help us heal. They can help energize maybe some stagnancy in the heart. They can also, just peppermint is really great for our skin. It's great for that boost of uplift. And then purification wards off obviously bugs, but it's also a great one for purifying the mood and uplifting the mood. And so if we have the pain in our heart, we can move forward from that using our oils. And then we move up to our fifth chakra. This is our throat. Sometimes we can feel this when we're feeling like crunched in our throat, or we can't speak our truth, or we don't know how to voice our opinion or express ourselves. I would piggyback thieves again for this one. Purification is also good for this. This is connected to the color blue, and so you could even just use some different oils outside of, there's blue, or the color of believe is another good one, a good oil that I love to use, but just to continue to build that empowerment in your throat and in your communication, and to cleanse out, to release. And then we move up to the sixth chakra right here at our third eye. This is our source of intuition and wisdom, and this is where we can connect with our higher intention, our beautiful brain power. And you can use brain power, which is another essential oil. It's a really lovely blend. This is the link to the color purple or indigo, and so I have lavender here, and let's see, there's some other really empowering one, brain power. All the citrus oils are really good too, but you can also just get into magnify your purpose and vision, forgiveness, harmony. Sometimes those ones that Young Living has in these blends can be really supportive for any blocks, any mental blocks that we have. any other insecurities that we have or any fears that we might need to overcome. And then our seventh chakra, crown of our head, that is connecting us to our higher source, our higher power. And I like to use envision, abundance. Again, we can go back to magnify your purpose, believe, but this is connecting to the color white, bright light. It's our connection to our higher source, our intention and connection to trust in our path and where and how we are being guided and directed. And so this is, it's very important, right? And so when we connect all of these chakras, and I'm just giving you the example of using the starter kit oils in not only your personal practice, but it just gives you some ideas, whether you're laying in bed and you want to move through some chakra alignment as you lay down and use the oils. You can anoint yourself with the oils on each chakra. You can place your palm on your heart all through the chakras. You can just take in the aroma of the oils, but sharing them in your classes or with your friends or clients is super fun to do. There's a world of creativity of how you can share them. You can theme your classes around them. You can just choose one oil and one chakra or one specific posture, and you can move with your teaching and your class and your postures in every single way, such as this. And it's really, really fun. They've definitely supported me through getting spiced up and excited about teaching and theming in different ways, but also most importantly for my personal practice. Again, like I said, it's that tool that we've been able to use not only in the yoga practice, but now in this ability to use our oils to find some centering. All right, so thank you guys. I hope this helps and enjoy your oils.